I do. I used to envy Ted, not just the things he said, but his attitude and his crafty little ways. I mean, you might not think it, but I'm quite naive, but Ted, he's suave and cool and sophisticated and blaze. I mean, you take the other day, he took that Betsy May up the pasture land, just past the gravel pit. He kicked a sleeping cow, made it get up and walk away so she'd have somewhere warm and dry to sit. And they's alone there in this field, and she's just about to yield when her dad comes up and starts to raise his voice. He says, "Is your intentions honourable or dishonourable, my man?" Ted says, "What, you mean I gets a choice?" Similar thing happened to me. Week last Saturday. Oh, I ended up with a swollen, bleeding lip. I was with her big brother Ray. He said, "Do you know my sister May?" And like a fool, I said, "No, but thank you for the tip." I was with that Patsy O'Toole, and in this field there's this cow and this bull, and they was, well, you could see they was friendly anyhow. I turns to her and says, "Hey Pat, I wouldn't half like to do that." And she said, "Well, why not ask her? She looks a friendly cow." Old Ted's in these here digs, and the landlady treats them like pigs. Well, you can't blame her, because they ain't exactly elite. One day she goes round the bench and says, "That's it, that's the end, clear out the lot of you, and none of you having a bite to eat." Well, the others all goes white, but Teddy says, "All right, I knows lots of landladies could do with some extra loving. I'll not be homeless long, because I'm virile and I'm strong." She said, "I'm not talking to you, your dinner's in the oven." Once I had to go to loo. The train left from platform 2, and I gets to the hotel tired, so I undressed. In walks a chambermaid real slow, in a dress that's cut so low, if I'd have stood on tippy-toe, I'd have seen her vest. She said, "I've just come in to say good night, to see that you're all right, in that bed all warm and comfortable and wide. Is there room for another in there?" I looks up and I says, "Oh yeah." She said, "Well, shove over, there's a commercial traveller outside." Go, that's just my luck, that is. Ted meets this fancy piece in town. Well, Ted don't hang around. Ooh, he's back inside her flat quick as a wink. She starts to pour him a gin, and then she says, "Now you tell me when." He said, "Right after I finish that there drink." Oh, Ted, he does all right. Well, he stays there all the night, and when he leaves, he says, "I'll be toddling off now, Sadie." She says, "Just a minute, honey. Don't forget the money." He said, "Oh, I couldn't take money from a lady." He's a boy, is Ted. At least I hope so. I was telling him about Sally and that morning in her chalet. Oh, I tell you, that day I very near lost my heart. I said, "Do you like beer? I got a quart in." "I don't know nothing about courting, but come here and I'll feel your backside for a start." She put some sun oil in me hand. She said, "Now, wouldn't it be grand if you was to rub that on me to protect me from the sun?" Ted says, "Well, what's your white and milky, and was her skin all soft and silky?" I said, "I don't know, I had my mittens on." Ted gets back the other day. 6 weeks he'd been away, staying with some woman up the West End. Then a letter arrives for me, implying emphatically a connection between me and his newfound friend. I says to him, "Now, Ted, I wants the truth." He said, "Well, she were a bit old in the tooth, and I suppose I should be ashamed of what I did. But I'll give her your name instead of mine. Is that all right?" I says, "Fine. She just died and left me £500,000 quid." Bye now.